Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your April 2026 tarot card reading. We are going to get started with an animal spirit card to get a sense of the energy we're moving into. Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Yes, I love an abundance card, and I think this is going to be pivotal for you because we are going to talk about how all of these planets in Aries are lighting up your house of career, place where you make money, generate revenue, income. All right. There we have you, working hard, adding to your revenue. Okay, we have loss with Five of Cups. We have the Lover's card, High Priestess, Queen of Swords, Pre-Empress, Nine of Pentacles. There's that abundance. Buffalo Spirit coming in. Ooh, Ten of Cups, more abundance. And we have the Magician and, wow, Temperance. So we have some pretty powerful major arcana cards here, sure. The Lovers, the High Priestess, the Magician, and also Temperance. That is a lot of power, and I'm not surprised because there is a lot of planets that have moved into Aries, and they're all moving forward, so we don't have any more retrogrades. So let's talk about what that means for you. So Seven of Pentacles talks about increasing your wealth, earning more money, providing a different source of income. Five of Cups over here talks about a loss, talks about something that, saddens you, causes some sorrow, some disappointments. And for some of you, you know what that is already. And I'm thinking that for sure, with the Lover's card right next door, that's a little bit of energy connected, right? That there's been some disappointment in your partnership, your relationship, something that's come undone maybe, something that disappointed, and some breakup. So whatever that is, it's still part of your energetic cycle, and it's something that needs to be resolved so that when it comes time for this big reset that everybody's talking about, which happens on the new moon in Aries on the 17th, that you'll be able to wipe your slate clean. And listen, I love the Queen of Swords down here. She is no nonsense, and she yields a mighty sharp sword, and she is telling you to sever some connections, sever some, some type of emotional karma that's kind of holding you back, to cut out the things that no longer lift you up, no longer support you, and no longer provide you with opportunities or abilities to move forward with this Buffalo Spirit, where it's all about abundance. Now, you're certainly not operating on a level of lack, and I love that the Nine of Pentacles showed up, but it really is speaking toward what you're moving into than what you're moving away from. She's looking right over here saying, yes, when you reach that point where you're completing some things, where you're finalizing things, when there's some endings. And by the way, April 1st, there's some endings for us all, and that's happening for you in your fourth house of home and family. So this might be a connection. This Lover's card can just be obviously a more platonic card. It doesn't represent always romantic connections, but it's a close one. And this might be indicating somebody in the family or in the home environment that's like family, that there's some things going on there, that they're moving out, you're ready to move on, excuse me, whatever that is. And I really do think it's you wanting to move on, because this to me talks about a new, vibrant, lush, environment, you know, with a garden and trees and, you know, somewhere where you can relax. And your home is very important to you. You carry it on your back, right? So I think that for some of you, this full moon in Libra on the 1st is kind of encouraging you to let go of something. And when you do, that's when things fall into place, things rise up for you. And this 10 of Cups talks about it right here. Now, I do think that whatever you've been working on here, and some of you have been working on a side hustle, a creative type of job, and or just going into business with somebody, which is what this Lover's card could also represent. But you've been listening to your instincts. The High Priestess really is your energy. It's a water sign energy. You, Pisces and Scorpio, share this High Priestess because you are all very sensitive by nature, have a little bit stronger intuition, or at least that you listen to your intuition a little bit more perhaps than the other signs. And so, you know, you're being guided to continue to listen to your intuition and to continue to keep building, continue to move on from what is no longer, you know. When things happen to us, it's really important that we don't get stuck in the emotional turmoil of it. And that's easier said than done. I mean, grief brings on a certain life of its own, and it's not straightforward. But if it continues to have power over you and pull you back, it doesn't open you up for the new energy waiting to happen. So understand that the mindset is real important for you. That's what she represents, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, this isn't the Queen of Cups, you know, sitting next to the High Priestess and the 10 of Cups. This is real stoic. This is real logic. This is real pragmatic energy that the universe wants you to tap into because they want you to move forward in the direction of your dreams. And in order to do that and to put all your energy in that direction, there's certain things in this connection here that has to be resolved. Now, I love too that the Magician's down here because this is, well, it's Mercury power, and the 14th, Mercury is moving into Mars, which is, I'm sorry, with Aries, but it's next to Mars. Mars and Mercury are going to be next to each other, sitting in Aries, and this is all fast forward, bold steps forward. There is no meandering. There's no wondering if, you know, it's time to go. It's like full-blown action. And the Queen of Swords wants you to prepare for it because when the Magician shows up, and it's right around this time with this restart, the new moon on the 17th, they're going to say, either you're coming with us or we're leaving you behind. Good news for you, though. I think it's coming with you. This 10 of Cups talks about your energy that you bring in. This is your happily ever after. These are your hopes, wishes, and dreams. This is what you've been manifesting with this High Priestess card. This is what you've been working for, you know, with this steadily improving and elevating your work skills. You know, you have gone through some changes in the jobs because you realized that it wasn't getting you where you needed to on a monetary basis, and also it wasn't fueling any desire, any passion, and so it wasn't aligned, you know. And I think maybe that's what some of this stuff is, right? You know, when we're working real hard and we're not getting, you know, any further ahead, and then we wind up like just letting it go or losing it, it's a disappointment because we put energy in there. But let me tell you something, don't grieve any of that old job or that old position that you held, because that position taught you what you were good at, and it refined your skills. That's what the 7 of Pentacles is. It's refining and developing your skills and talents so that you can reach for more. So it was all worth it. But you're ready to kind of sit and accept, you know, the bounty that's on its way for you, you know, from the hard work and developing your skills, whether that is entrepreneurial or a new partnership, whatever that means for you. You have been steadily working, and there's some karma that's going to pay really handsomely for you. I love the Temperance card too, by the way. The Temperance card is the guardian angel card, and it's just really another signpost that you're on the right path. So let's see if we can get one more oracle card to close out this reading. All right, it, mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. That's interesting because the Queen of Swords, sitting right below this Five of Cups, wants you to resolve something, which I said. So mending that, coming to terms with that, is absolutely important for you to move on, and you are a healer. I hope this resonated. If it has, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you all balance, peace, and harmony. Take care.